Other Joe nodded as he promptly shouted. I wonder what Principal Rodriguez is going to tell us. Mr. Noodleshundo walked past them and said, That's your second warning. I hope it's that we're going to have a nice, quiet afternoon in the cafeteria, asked Miss Sant, buckling her helmet. I hope it's that we're going to have a talent show. I want to tell more of my new jokes, Phyllis said. Whatever it is, it's clearly very crucial information, Juvemar said. As Joe and Other Joe walked to a trash can to throw away their banana peels, Principal Rodriguez's voice boomed over the loudspeaker. Students, please take a seat on the bleachers so I can make my big announcement. Let's sit in the front row so we can hear really well, Joe whispered. Let's sit in the front row so we can hear really well, Other Joe yelled. Joe looked at the front row and thought about which seats to sit in, wanting to avoid seat 47. Just last week, when we had told the story about how nobody ever sat in seat 47. No one was sure why, although it took Whammy the whole lunch period to get to that part. But since Whammy said no one has sat there in 600 years, Joe didn't want to start now. I'll sit here, Joe whispered and started to sit in seat 49. But Whammy didn't hear him and sat there first, bumping Joe over to seat 48. Other Joe hesitated. To stay next to his best friend, he was going to have to sit in seat 47. But he only thought about that for 0.0000001 of a second before jumping into seat 47 and yelling, I'll sit! Joe waited for Other Joe to say, Here! But the word never came. Joe looked to his right. Then he looked around the cafeteria. Back to his right. Under the bleachers. Other Joe was gone. After flying through the air for exactly 4.248967 seconds, Other Joe landed where he had started, in seat 47. Here! He finished it as his butt settled on the bleacher. Other Joe looked to his left and was immediately confused. Where was his best friend, Joe? He looked around the cafeteria, then back to his left, then under the bleachers, but Joe was gone. Looking around the cafeteria, Other Joe noticed that things were weird. He inspected his seat, which didn't say seat 47. Instead, it said seat 74. And in the place of the clock that's always with 2 went for. There was a sender that with 412. While other Joe tried to figure out how a sundial could tell time indoors, a baby that looked just like Gertie walked by, pushing a broom. Her hair was twice as tall as her body, and a toy cat and rattle stuck out of her claws. Baby Gertie passed him with a nod of her head and a goo goo gaga. Other Joe didn't know what to think. That wasn't entirely unusual for him, since he usually relied on Joe to do the thinking. But before other Joe could even think about what to think about, a green tentacle appeared. Other Joe panicked. He was relieved to see Jeremiah running over to him. Not remember, Jeremiah said. Squid and bacon. Give cookies. Other Joe was surprised. Jeremiah was proud of his big vocabulary, so why was he speaking in sentences that didn't make any sense? The fist at the end of the green tentacle opened up, and there sat a freshly baked chocolate chip cookie. Jeremiah took the cookie, and the squid arm slunk away under the bleachers. Other Joe wanted to thank Jeremiah for coming to his rescue, but he also felt very nervous doing something like that on his own. So instead, Other Joe yelled, Squid and bacon! Give cookies! Mr. Noodle Shadow went over to them. Other Joe blazed for his first warning. Here are a few extra cookies, said Mr. Noodle Shadow. Just for being you. Mammy, Phyllis, and Esme all walked by, holding their lunch boxes. Liz Dawson came too, carrying a plate of green J.O. Why did you go eat on the ceiling? She asked. Other Joe was beyond confused. First, Liz Dawson never ate J.O. anymore.